All right, bro Chacho, bro Skeeto, bro Elodian. All right, I'm just kidding. Please don't take off the video. All right, I'm going to get to the point. You want 16 to 18 inch arms. Now, why such a big range? Why 16 to 18? Because it also depends on your genetics and your height. You see, a guy who's 5'2", 16 inch arms would look huge on this guy, right? But a guy who's 6'7", 16 inch arms would not look very big on him. He would probably need about 18-inch arms to look more impressive, right? So it really depends on your height and your genetic limitations and stuff like that. But if you want to get the biggest arms possible for your body, then watch this video. All right, so the first tip is mainly do about 80% compound movements and 20% isolation movements. Now, what's a compound movement? Compound just means multi-joint, right? Multi-joint movement. I'm talking the bench press, the deadlift, the squat. Although deadlift and squats don't really work out your biceps that much. I saw a video of this guy. He was like, listen, squats hit every muscle in your body. Right? Like if you're trying to get a big bicep peak, you're going to do squats. No. But do big compound movements like the bench press, the deadlift, the squat, the bent over row, the overhead press, the pull-up. These big compound movements are what's going to make you grow. Because you don't want just big arms and then just have a small chest and a small back and small legs. But also, those compound movements make you grow in general. For example, if you look at a power lifter, powerlifters mainly only do about 3 exercises: the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. Now, they also do different assisted exercises. They also do different exercises to help those out, but those are their main 3 lifts. That's it. And they're big. If you look at a lot of powerlifters, they're big. They have big arms. That's because compound movements make you grow, right? So the bench press, sure, it hits your chest, but it also hits your tricep as a secondary muscle, and your shoulders, right? It hits your tricep as a secondary muscle. So if you want to grow, do mainly compound movements and then about 20% isolation movements. Now, how would you go about doing this? Well, let's say you do 3 full body workouts a week. You would do a big full body workout with mainly compound movements, and at the end of the workout, you would finish it off with some isolation exercises. An isolation exercise would be something like a bicep curl, where only your bicep is getting hit, or something like a tricep press down, where only your tricep is getting hit. All right, so you want to be doing 80% compound, 20% isolation. If you have any questions about that, leave a comment down below, and I'll probably answer your question if I'm not too busy. Or somebody else probably will, but maybe I will. All right. The next thing you want to be doing is don't ignore your triceps. A lot of people are like, all right, I want big arms. So you know what that means? Big biceps. That's what everybody talks about. How big are your biceps, bro? How big is this? Your biceps are only 1/3 of your arm, man. If you want big arms, you should not ignore 2/3 of your arm, because triceps are about 66% of your arm. So if you want big arms, hit your triceps as well. All right, the next mistake is not knowing your arm anatomy. You're leaving so much gains on the table by not knowing your arm anatomy, right? You see, your bicep isn't just one muscle. Your bicep, bi meaning 2, has 2 little things in it, right? So one is called the long head, right? 2 little things, I'm simplifying. One is called the long head and one is called the short head, right? So you don't just go into the gym and just do only bicep curls and expect to see results. You need to know the anatomy of your arm, right? Same thing with your tricep. You have the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. And if you're ignoring parts of your tricep, you're not going to be growing as fast. So what you need to do is at the end of this video, click the link in the description where I show you my other YouTube video. One of them is on the bicep anatomy and how to hit both heads of your bicep. And then the other video is on your tricep anatomy and how to hit all 3 heads of your tricep. You need to be able to hit all parts of your arm so you can grow much faster than if you're only hitting different parts of it every workout, right? So I'll leave links to that down below in the description. And then on to the last mistake. The last mistake that you're making for not building muscle in your arms or in your chest or in your legs or in your calves, in your no, I'm just kidding, is not eating enough. You're not eating enough food, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, well, I know my arm anatomy. I'm training every part of my bicep. I'm training every part of my tricep. I'm doing a lot of compound movement exercises. I'm sleeping a lot. I still can't build up my arms. I don't know what it is. And I'm like, all right, well, how much are you eating? He's like, well, I have 2 meals a day, and each one's about like 700 calories. I'm like, all right, you eat like a teenage girl. Obviously, you're not going to build muscle, right? No offense against teenage girls. I, at one point, I was never a teenage girl, but this is going nowhere. Anyway, you're not eating enough, all right? So if you want to build muscle, you want to be eating more. All right, I hope that helps. If you like videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button and then click the little notification bell so you actually know when my videos come out. They come out every Thursday, but if you want to be notified when they come out, then please click the little bell. It really means a lot, right? The subscribe button doesn't mean much anymore. Also, I have an Instagram. It's called Andro Diaz. It's literally my name. Please look it up. I go live on there where I answer your personal questions all the time, so you should definitely check that out. And I post awesome advice on there, so you should definitely check out my Instagram, and you get to see my hot girlfriend. Who doesn't want to see that, right? So yeah, please follow me on Instagram, and the videos that I was talking about earlier, the link are in the description, right? The one about your bicep anatomy, how to hit both heads of your biceps so you can grow your arms fast, and the other video on your tricep anatomy, how to hit all heads of your tricep so your triceps grow really fast. Those videos, they are pretty lit. Those videos are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, please follow me on Instagram. I only have like 2,000 followers. I'd really like to get it up, and I post awesome advice, so check it out.